What's up, MVPs? I hope you guys have been enjoying Multiversus. Although I know a lot of us have been having some service issues, some cosmetic issues, etc. I hope you've still been able to find some fun in between that. If not, please don't worry. They are working hard at the next patch, which we're going to discuss. And on top of that, we'll be talking about a new event coming to Multiversus this week. Coming alongside with that is Leaderboards. Finally something for you guys to grind for. But before we get into that, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Let's get it. So first up, we got an official message from Tony. Thank you for the feedback. The team is hard at work on it. Some of the missing settings and features from the open beta are incoming. Team colors, end of game stats, swap inside, and neutral attack. Adjustable input buffer settings, etc. More info soon. I know a lot of these issues right here people have been talking about and having issues about, especially the team colors and end of game stats. I'm happy now this is an official statement from Tony instead of just being from a moderator on Reddit. But yes, now we have an official statement from Tony that they are hard at work with implementing these new changes to the next patch of Multiversus. And I'm really interested on how they're going to implement the adjustable input buffer setting. That sounds really interesting. I don't even know fighting games that even allow things like that. So this is going to be really cool to see how they implement that. And I'm so happy that they're hard at work with getting this done. On top of that, he doubles down on the information and says many of these features are currently implemented and are in testing and we had plans. So right now, what he's basically saying, these features have already been implemented. They're in testing phase. That's a really good thing. How long they're going to be in testing phase, we don't know. But the fact that they're stating that they're testing it out, we're close to probably seeing it in game, right? Now on top of that, but he then says they were left out due to time as we had to rebuild every screen and feature again to support our new netcode and Unreal Engine 5 switch. All right, so pretty much explaining on why these features weren't implemented on launch. It's because they had to rebuild every screen and feature again to support the new engine. I mean, this makes sense. They pretty much got the game to a point that they can launch and we can play and enjoy. But of course, it's not perfect and they understand that and we see it, right? As I said, I'm happy they're working on these things. All I can say is we got to give them props where it's due. That netcode now is beautiful. Yes, a lot of people are getting desync issues and stuff like that. There's a plethora of reasons why that can be happening, but when the game works, it's working really well. Let's be honest about that. So now for my busy people, Women for Multiversus asks, for busy people, would you add a feature to purchase battle pass tiers and event items? Not all of us have the time to play a lot, unfortunately. Yes, we're working on this. Thank you for the feedback. So apparently there's going to be ways to buy battle pass tiers. Me personally, I don't think I'll ever do it. I just want to grind. I want a reason to play the game. But for people who don't have time, it's great to have options. Now for my event runners, my tournament players, my content creators, Tonic asks, how about spectator mode for the HBox tournament yesterday? He had to constantly find individual player streams. Seem like that can be difficult. Tony says, yes, it's incoming. Can't promise when, but soon. All right, so I doubt the spectator mode is going to be coming in the next patch according to soonish. I know how Tony is when he says soonish. It ain't next patch, probably next patch. So spectator mode is not really what they're focusing on right now, which it makes sense because we need to have people be able to play the game successfully online, I think, before all those other things come into part, which I understand. But we need it as soon as possible. Time is ticking. Now, my Xbox people, the next patch should help with performance. So yes, next patch is definitely being aimed towards getting this game in a real good state. That's what they're focused on, performance, and I'm cool with that. Get the performance 100%, and we get these new implementations like spectator mode and etc. Shit, possibly 8-player battle. Who knows? Possibly might happen. If you check out the events section on Multiversus, you will see there's a new event coming up called Top Dog Challenge, right? Coming June 7th, which is this week. Now apparently with this event there are going to be leaderboards. I know a lot of people have been looking for things to grind. This will be their first thing to finally grind and sweat and see where you are on the leaderboards. So I think this challenge is gonna get a lot of people hyped. And the fact that it's coming this week, I want you guys to be on the lookout for it. Not only that, if you pay attention, next week will be the Techno Terror. I don't know if this is when Dexter will be introduced, but this is going to be a Dexter's theme situation if you pay attention, and then the locks in 6 days. It seems like every week we'll be getting a new riff. If that's the case, they're on to something with that. I like that. Give us something to grind, something to look forward to, especially when we don't feel like sweating online. Like I said, people, just give the devs some time. We're getting to a point that we're going to be in a good situation. I understand the frustrations and the complaints, so don't think it's falling on deaf ears. But I hope this information helps you guys stay excited, stay interested. So before we get out of here, please don't forget to like and subscribe. TDN signing out. Yo, yo, yo.